Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Game On. This is Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On, and he's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world, and it's Monday. So, we're going to be recapping everything that happened, the chaos that almost happened yesterday in the NFL. Wild times. Every single favorite in the early window won. How about that?
How about that, man?
Yeah.
I love it.
How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I hate the NFL.
You're a little fuzzy.
Here, I'll back out. I'll come back.
All right. You're stuck with me now, chat. You're stuck with me. Crick hates the NFL. So do I. What up, Nate? How we doing? How we doing, Nate? Good morning. Good morning, Jamie. Or afternoon where you're at. Lunchtime. I just realized you get to eat lunch
Any better?
right as the show starts. That sounds good.
All right.
You're back. Oh, you're a lot better. You're a lot better.
Lot better. That's
Nate,
right, Nate. Go Vols, baby.
That's right. So you hate the NFL, huh?
I hate the NFL. I love college football, but I kind of hate the NFL. I do. Man, I had a 5-unit play on the Chiefs yesterday. Lost by the hook.
Oh, man. Yeah, that one sucks. I had 10 units on the Atlanta Falcons because you guys told me that they were.
Hey, man, good bet. No wonder you're in a better mood than me this morning.
No, I wish I would be in a whole lot better mood, but the Detroit Lions are dead to me.
God bless.
This was my 22-1. Crick, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Jahmyr Gibbs, 2+ touchdowns.
Winner.
Wan'Dale Robinson, anytime TD.
Winner.
He got the first one. Jameis Winston, 226 passing yards.
Winner.
Detroit wins by over 10 points.
Loser.
Those fuckers.
Golly, man.
Dude, once I realized that there wasn't enough time or a scenario where they could come back and cover the 10, unless it was some crazy, last-second defensive pick six, right? I was rooting so hard for the Lions to lose.
Get them survivors and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, every favorite in the NFL morning slate won straight up. Against the spread, they went 1-5-1 or 2-5, depending if you got Chiefs -3.5 or Chiefs -3.
Gross.
I happen to find the two games that the favorites covered or pushed.
Clean living.
No. I happen to pick the dog.
You're on the wrong side of them.
Yeah, I had the Steelers +2.5. They lost by 3. And then I had the Vikings. Instead of doing what I was going to do and play both sides of one game and say, screw it, I'm done with this. We'll just survive in advance. I got risky, and I can't believe I didn't make one of my picks the Falcons because I liked them so much. But I went with the Vikings and the fucking Steelers. But we'll get into all that.
Oh, no. So survivors are no longer surviving.
Spread survivor, I'm out. Main survivor, I had the Seahawks. And I saw that, and I go, how the hell did Tennessee come back and cover the spread? Because that game was 30-3 at one point.
I thought it was 30-3. I was like, I'm pretty sure I checked that a little bit ago. It was 30-3. And I looked back, it was 30-24. I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah, they were trying to screw around and piss me off is what they were. I was getting ready to warn. I told you guys, if Tennessee had won that one, I was going to go on an epic rant this morning. Gas Station Burrito says, hail, chat. What's up, Will? Good morning. Digging the Super Trooper stash. Derek May looked like a second-year QB. Baker's arm fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I told y'all.
Yeah,
I think we're in trouble.
Hey, Derek May got it done, all right?
Derek May did get it done. I bet him straight up to throw a pick yesterday at +143, though.
That and they both exchanged pick sixes, so it's kind of a wash.
Just wash it out, man.
God, Flacco's pick six was bad. It was you could see that coming a mile away. There was some interceptions yesterday that some of the younger QBs made where a linebacker faked going out and then came back in. You could see it happened to Shedeur. That wasn't a bad pick that he threw. I think it also happened to Trevor Lawrence. He had some bad picks though, but there was one. But there was some like incredible linebacker play and manipulation. But there was Joe Flacco's, and it was just like, no, you.
I seen that one, dude. Yeah, he threw it to him. It's like one of those you throw, and the whole way the ball's traveling, you're like, no.
You see him winding up, and it looks like it's really slow motion, and yeah, it was bad.
Yep, it was bad.
Spring says, I gave you the spread survivor winners will win.
He gave
win. None of the high spreads covered. I know, dude. It's just I really wanted to take the Jets too, but then I was a huge pussy and didn't do it, and that's why I'm out of spread survivor. It's all right though. I'm still alive in the million, dude. That's all. Who cares about spread survivor? That shit's gay. All right, we're here for the $1 million one. All right.
Yeah, absolutely, we are.
How bad am I going to be sweating the Chiefs against the Cowboys on Thursday? Because that's going to be my survivor pick.
You're taking the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably going to.
I think my only options are Chiefs over the Cowboys, Packers maybe over the Lions, or Bears over the Eagles.
Yeah, you better take the Chiefs.
That's what I'm saying. But it's not all bad, Greg. It's not all bad in the contest world. Check this out.
First place?
Tied in first place right now.
Tied in first place. This is the
points.
Yeah.
Team points.
Okay.
Now, granted, homeboy here is about to pass us. He's only 9 behind us, and he's got the Niners tonight. But for right now, I get to just stay on top of the double leaderboard
until the Panthers win that thing 10-3 tonight.
Yeah, they're gonna shut out the Niners.
There we go. Shut out.
That guy's gonna look like he made this a stupid pick. How about that? The other one that I'm doing really good in too is this one. This is the QB passing yards. I'm in 39th.
Man, that's pretty good too.
Dude, look at the guy in first place. The guy in first place is 300 yards ahead of second place.
Dang, man, he got like a free game there.
Yeah, dude, he's got like every week. Look at this, every week 638, 731, 521, 592, 580. Like this guy, he don't miss.
Well done.
No, these pools are fun though.
They are fun.
And I'm alive, and this survivor is getting fun, Crick. I was sitting here looking because like the last 2 weeks, like a lot of the big favorites have all won. So I'm like, how has anyone lost in Survivor? But I forgot the Bills lost on Thursday, and that was like knocked out a ton of people. You have to pick 2 teams now, and then in a couple weeks you have to pick 3 teams.
Oh, that's no good.
And then somehow, if you make it all the way, look at this. So we got through the 1-1-1s. Now we're in the 2s. And then you got to go 2 weeks of picking 3 teams. And somehow, if you're still alive, there's second to last week, you got to pick 5 teams to survive in advance.
No way.
Oh, I'm going to do it.
That's insane. That's really hard to do. Nora, go away.
What?
Nora, I said go away.
Oh, you're not in the mood this morning? Talk about the deep state?
I don't want to hear about the deep state this morning.
You want to talk about the deep state this morning?
No.
Sporting did say Saturday I told you to fade the Circa Millions top picks. I know. I should have. I looked at it. I liked a lot of them.
What was the top one again?
Oh, dude, the Circa Millions went 4-1. Or 1-4.
Oh shit.
Let me see. It was the Circa Millions top. The Circa Millions top picks were
maybe.
Oh, are you frozen? Bueller?
Marco?
Bueller?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
I knew it was me. I seen y'all froze. I was like, I think y'all are frozen. I was like, no, it's totally me that's froze. So we're back now. We're good.
Yeah. So it was Dallas +3 or 3.5. So that one won. But then the other ones were Arizona +2.5. Detroit -10.5. New England -7.5. And KC -3.5. Those were the top circuit picks. So
NFL's so stupid.
I don't know.
It makes 0 sense, bro.
I know.
I just don't understand it.
It's all right.
It's still just football, right? It's not. It's totally different. It's madness.
It's all right because it's not all that bad, Crick.
Okay.
This is your pick'em contest.
Oh, is it? You're standing alone up top? Let's go, baby.
2-pick lead, baby. I might have missed my straight up pick. I might have missed the straight up ones on the dogs, but a lot of them covered. So
that's right, baby. There we go. The life. Love it. Love it.
I'm about to have a lifetime.
As you can say, man, you're about to have all kinds of yearly subscriptions piled up. I love it, dude. Supporting past me, me supporting in Megatron have a battle going in my college football pick'em.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Supporting took the lead back over by 2 games, I think, in that one, and me and Megatron are tied in second going into. I guess we got one more week, man, because I think it stops. Maybe the conference championships are included in there. I don't know, but I think we might be going into the last week, man, with a battle.
Yeah, that's what Sporty said. He managed to retake the lead in the college pick'em.
Yeah, man, he sure did.
Oh yeah, Jameis Winston had the best QB touchdown catch I've ever seen yesterday. Yeah, that man could do it all,
bro. That was awesome. Who had Jameis to catch a touchdown yesterday?
And still somehow they lost that game.
Dude, the Giants have absolutely. They had the Broncos whipped. They had the Lions whipped. And then they just find new ways to lose games, man. And then they play really bad against the terrible teams. Unreal. That team's an anomaly, dude.
Yeah, they're the first team eliminated from the playoffs. Yeah, they lost all these games. They're up 37-34 against the Cowboys with 14 seconds left. They were once up 14-3 against the Saints in the second quarter. And of course, we know they're up 26-8 on the Broncos. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Oh my God.
They're up 20-10 with under 4 minutes left against the Bears. And then yesterday, with 10 minutes left in the game, they're up 27-17.
I'm sorry, but Brian Daboll shouldn't have been one that got fired. It should have been defensive coordinator.
It should have been the whole staff.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, fire everybody.
Get him out of here. But yeah, Giants have officially been eliminated from playoff contention. We got so many things to talk about. Let's just get straight into the games.
Let's get into it, man. The Giants are officially eliminated, man. I had them eliminated about 3 months ago.
Yeah. When Denver came back in that fourth quarter, I eliminated them.
Mm-hmm. Stick a fork in them. They were done.
Yep. Arizona first quarter spread. Blue won. Had a baby blue.
Had a baby blue. You're a savage, dude.
All right, let's get into these games. Patriots defeat the Bengals. Ugly game. Mistakes made on both sides. But I was not worried. I even texted Beardo. I was like, look at the Bengals. What's going on? I'm like, not worried. We need this. We need to be battle tested. And we were. And we came back.
Got the W, man. How many? I wanted to look and see. How many did Joe Flacco wind up throwing for? Because I wound up putting one of those cool little parlays in yesterday. Fucking Joe Flacco, man. I had Drake May, 260 plus. Jared Goff, 250 plus. Jameis, 230 plus. And then Flacco, 250 plus. I think everybody else got there but fucking Flacco. And you would think after they went down 17-3, you would have – oh, never mind. It was 17-13 at that point in time. But you would still think he would have to throw the ball, right? I think they were so scared after he threw that pick six. They were like, we don't want Joe throwing the ball out there, dude. He threw it 37 times and only had 183 yards, bro.
Damn.
That's not good.
No.
Garbage.
What was I going to say?
Joe sucks.
Oh, no. Our QB parlay we gave out at the end of the show yesterday, that one hit.
Which one?
It was who was it? Let me pull it up real quick.
Good morning, Dog Spa. Good to see you, man, out there in the great state of Kansas.
It was Drake May over 250, Winston over 250, and Brissett over 250. A little plus 650 on that one.
See, I got greedy, man. I didn't want to go into the 4 o'clock hour. I wanted to go ahead and find me a couple more in the damn 1 o'clock hour. And I was just looking at the games that I thought were going to score some points. I was like, sure, these quarterbacks got to throw, right?
Well, why is it always like when you do a parlay, the massive favorite out of all of them is the one that loses it for you?
Every time, dude.
Dude, that was our kicker parlay. Our kicker parlay was live. All we needed was Brandon Aubrey to hit 2 field goals.
He missed 2.
Did he miss them?
He missed 1. He missed a 51-yarder. No, he only missed 1. My bad. The other one I was talking about was the 68-yarder he missed.
Yeah, earlier. and then he made the last one.
Yeah, he missed a 51-yarder.
Yeah, he's dead to me.
Yeah, should be.
That guy's a bum.
I'm so used to that guy burying it every time he steps over to kick a field goal. Like when he actually misses one, I'm like,
at home too, you know?
Yeah, what? He's human?
I know. But the Patriots get a 26-20 win over the Bengals, the Patriots. Dare I say we've won the division. Like it's not official, but we're 6-0 on the road. Division's won. It's ours.
I mean, I think so.
We're the first team to 10 wins this season. And we are currently the 1 seed in the AFC. Suck it, Denver. Suck it, Colts.
Let's say and Indy. Get you some of that. Yeah.
Somehow Baltimore's back in there. Suck it, Baltimore. Look at that. The Bills are the 7th seed. Freaking bums.
They ain't careful. They might fool around, be on the outside looking in.
Yeah. Sucks to suck. I can't wait to see them next month.
God, can you imagine us again? A playoffs where we didn't have Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, God, I know. Hey, by the way, I think I figured out there is a way to do parlays on Kalshi now, not just same game parlays.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you have to go to like the pro football section.
Okay.
Pick something that you want to do, but then hit build combo, and it will let you build combo for all of them. Because beforehand, I could only build combo when I was in a specific game. But if you go to the pro section, I think you can do it all. I got to mess around with it, but I'm thinking about winning everything back from yesterday on Christian McCaffrey tonight.
That's fair. Good one to bet on. That's good. They give you better odds too on their stuff.
Yeah. He says, BMX says, still ain't played nobody, Paul. Okay. I mean, all we do is keep winning. We got a plus 92 point differential, 9-game win streak. Haven't lost on the road, undefeated in the division. Beat the Bills in Buffalo.
Lost. I'm telling you, man, the Patriots are a good football team.
I forgot to tell you, I did this because of Ryan over at Sports Wars. He's a massive Bears fan.
Uh-huh.
I said it's not going to happen, but in case if it does, if the Bears and Patriots meet in the Super Bowl, I told him I'm flying down to Florida and we're going to watch it together, and Beardo's going to live stream it and commentate.
Hell yeah, dude!
So I had to go put a ticket on. I put a $10 ticket on the exact matchup. Patriots versus Bears. What do you think that pays me?
Half the casino.
220 to 1.
Let's go, baby.
So $10 to win 2,200. I'm like that. That'll pay for my trip.
Little 2,200. Let's go.
Yeah. 10 Flags won the game against the Bills. I don't forget like you. I don't see on this chart right here. I don't see 10 flags. I see 10 wins. I don't see anywhere where it says 10 flags against the Bills.
True. They don't track penalty flags up there in that stat category, man. That's fair. Win's a win, man. Win's a win.
You want to come for the king. You better not miss. All right, B-Mac? You better not miss.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, Patriots get it done. Who do we got next week? I know we have a bye coming up, but I think Giants on Monday Night Football.
God almighty, dude.
Oh man, I can't wait for us to be down 10 in the fourth quarter, and I'm just gonna be like, we're winning this game.
Yeah, just buying on the Patriots then. Get you live, Kalshi bet.
Man, I can't believe the Steelers lost this one, dude. Bears get a nice win, 31-28 win over the Steelers. My handicap on this was we were due for a dumb Caleb Williams game where he does something stupid, and when he fumbled that ball in the end zone, the Steelers recovered. I go, there it is. That's exactly what I was talking about. And then somehow they find a way to win the game. Still, even doing that stupid shit.
Man, I know. I had a -3, and they go up 31-21 after being down, and then wind up letting the Steelers get one late in that thing. How long is Aaron Rodgers supposed to be out?
It's week to week. I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing next week.
He better. They're in trouble now.
Yeah, man. I mean, I thought Rudolph wasn't too bad, but they moved the ball, they scored, but I mean, granted, the Bears' whole defense, like their linebacking core and secondary, was all out of this game, and they
still won the game.
So I would hope that they'd be able to. Yeah, I don't know. Caleb Williams, though, 293, 3 tutties, good game by him. DJ Moore, 2 touchdowns.
DJ Moore, man. We always kind of forget about that guy just hiding there in that offense with the Roma Dunzeys of the world now. And DJ Moore still play a little football himself, man.
Yeah, I believe, didn't DK get in the end zone too once? Yep, DK got in for us.
We got a rushing touchdown.
Uh-huh.
God, you should have parlayed DK rushing touchdown with Jameis receiving touchdown.
That would have been a pretty penny.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Jameis touchdown, Lions get a 34-27 win in overtime against the Giants. Have yourself a day, sir. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Bro.
219 rushing yards. 2 rushing touchdowns. That was 219 rushing yards on 15 carries. Two rushing touchdowns. He busted a 69-yarder there in overtime to win it. And then he also had 11 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown. 55 fantasy points.
He scored 66 in our Dynasty League. Yeah. I had him in the other one, but yeah, he got me 55 points against Buku this week.
Oh, ouch, man. Shout out to Heavy Steps. He told us the Sun God was due. He was.
The Sun God was due, man. Jameson Williams is fucking dead to me.
Yeah, man. He's such a boom or bust.
That fucking guy is either going to have 130 yards and 2 touchdowns or no catches. No in between. He doesn't have any of those 5 games for 47 or 5 catches for 47 yards or whatever. He doesn't have any of those. It's either 3 catches for 120 and 2 tutties or no catches.
Yep, and Jameis got a touchdown on this one. What an 33-yarder too. It wasn't like one of those 5 yards little swing around things. He had to make
some moves after he caught that damn thing. Stay on his feet and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
What a career game for Wan'Dale Robinson. I wish I would have just bet this guy individually instead of in that stupid parlay because he was big money to score a touchdown. 9 catches, 156 yards, and most of that was in the first half. He had 100 yards in the first. He had 100 yards in the first quarter.
Yeah, Beardo called this yesterday, and I was like, man, I can't trust Wan'Dale Robinson. Why would I ever trust Wan'Dale Robinson?
Because Jameis is throwing to him now.
Because he was due, baby.
He was due. Oh, man. Jameson Williams did it last week, Crick, for first TD. You should have known to leave that one alone. That's true.
I would think of the game where they're supposed to blow a team out. Everybody in here was screaming, Lions by a fucking million. I would think that Jameson Williams would have something to do with that.
Buku's here. He says, morning, folks. Shedeur is him, Browns 2027 Super Bowl champs.
He didn't even go with 2026. He skipped another year. He said, we'll wait one more. Good luck, Buku. Good morning, too, sir.
Packers 23-6 win over the Vikings. I got this one completely wrong. The Vikings were in it in the beginning, and then it didn't show up in the second half, and it's just I knew my cover was screwed when we were still. It was in the third quarter. It was still close. It was 10-6. Packers are punting to the Vikings. the guy doesn't even try to catch it. They clear out. The thing bounces, and some dumbass if you're clearing out, why are you trying to engage with one of the defenders? The defender pushes the Viking guy into the ball, and the Packers recover the ball like on the 4-yard line.
That's why you yell, Peter, man. Peter, get out of the way. Go.
Yeah.
Be gone.
Yeah, that guy's a freaking idiot. Once that happened, and then I'm like, oh, they're going to score a touchdown, and then they scored a touchdown there, and I go, yeah, we lost this one, Chief.
It amazes me that happens in professional football.
I know, because it was still a game. One, they were still covering. Would have got the ball back. JJ McCarthy played
on the line.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy played like ass, but so did Jordan Love. Jordan Love was 14 of 21 for 139.
Yeah, they didn't make him do much. That's the thing about that defense with him. He doesn't have to do a whole lot of crazy shit, but JJ McCarthy ain't it, dude.
No. And then the only thing going for the Packers in this game was their backup running back, Wilson. 28 carries, 107 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
He had a day.
Josh Jacobs, who?
Right? Yeah, Josh who?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a day. He had a day, man.
He had himself a day. But yeah, the Vikings are dead to me.
Yeah, I mean, they probably should be.
Real quick, let me tell you about Rumble Premium.
Man, tell me about Rumble Premium.
You probably noticed Rumble's growing fast and not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience. With Premium, you get ad-free viewing across the platform, no pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you came for. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scene drops, and more from your favorite creators. Right now, Rumble's offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium and use promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's rumble.com/premium, promo code STUDIO. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal.
Booyah.
Boo. Yeah. Sun God did get one, though. Yep. Steps told us he was due. He was due.
Steps pisses excellence, man.
Seahawks get a 30-24 win here against the Titans. They were up at one point by like a gazillion. Somehow the Titans. So I know one of the touchdowns. I saw to get them to 10 points, they had a freaking amazing kickoff return or a punt return. That was pretty sweet. But I want to see what happened in this game because I wasn't watching this one once it was like a blowout. What the hell happened?
Yeah, I don't really know what happened here either. I just Jigba went off.
Apparently this is not Dyke, it's DK. DK had a 90-yard punt return. And then Seattle answers back with Charbonnet rushing touchdown to put Seattle up 30-10. That's when I stopped watching. And then at the end of the third quarter, apparently Cam Yard, they had a 9-play, 73 yards, 6 rushing yard TD. I was looking in that points thing to see how many people at the top of this week had the Titans. Because I was going to say, if there was a bunch of people that picked the Titans this week in the points contest, I was going to say this thing was rigged. Because there's no way anyone in their right mind were looking at the Titans against this Seattle defense saying, yeah, they're going to score 24.
Yeah, no, you couldn't have felt great about that.
Yeah. And then right at the end of the game with 43 seconds left, garbage TD. Oh, my God, that's impressive, though. 15-play, 62-yard touchdown drive by the Titans. DK once again gets a pass from Cam Ward. So, okay.
Just to get the backdoor cover.
Get the backdoor cover, baby. That pissed a lot of people off, I bet.
Yeah.
We got to talk about JSN. 8 catches, 167 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And that all came in mainly in the first half.
That's a football player right there, buddy.
167 yards. He had 140 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first. No, 1 touchdown in the first half. He caught his second one at the very beginning of the third quarter. He had an opportunity to catch another one at the end of the half. He just couldn't get his feet down.
Oh, he's a savage, dude. He's the lead receiver in the league, right? From a yard standpoint.
Yeah, he's leading the league in receiving yards. And guess what, Crick? JSN broke Seattle's single season receiving yards record, and it's only week 12.
I was fixing to say, holy shit, we still got them over a quarter of the season left.
Yeah, what, they got 6 games left still? 5 or 6 games?
Yeah.
They're 8-3. Yeah, they got 5 games left.
6 games left.
6 games left. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit.
He passed DK Metcalf's record, which was 1303. He might break the single season record. He's on pace.
That's insane. I saw it go down some, Jamie. I saw a lot of 12 and a halves.
Yeah, it closed at 12 and a half.
Yeah, I saw a lot of 12 and a half. So if you got 13 and a half, you were good already. But I saw a lot of 12 and a halves and get licked at the end.
Did you see this? By the way, I forgot to share this when we're talking about Jameis.
Let's get it! Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. Hey, we outside, but we inside. Come on. We outside, but we inside. Come on.
We outside, but we inside.
You don't even question it, man. You hear his buddy like, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't even know what that means.
You don't have to know what Jameis means, man. You see the conviction in his voice and you believe in it.
What up, J-Man?
What
Good
up,
morning.
J-Man?
Yeah. Barnes loves bad teams. He was on the Raiders again too. Yeah.
Well, he does like to bet on some bad teams.
Dude, a lot of people were on the Raiders, and I'm like, did you guys not see the Monday night game?
Any of it?
Any of it? Yeah. Yeah, JSN on an insane pace. Seattle gets a win, and I survive in my survivor pick, so we're good.
J-Man said, I don't know if y'all remember 2 weeks ago, I said Jameis back, football fun again. That's right. That's right.
Jameis is good for the league.
Jameis is good for the league, dude. I'm telling you, I'm still rooting for that Jameis and Marshawn Lynch podcast as soon as Jameis retires from football.
Yep. Stop me if you heard this before, Greg. Chiefs down late in the fourth quarter and find a way to come back and win the game.
These motherfuckers, man. God almighty. We had first and goal with like a minute left in the game. Just punch that in, get the extra point, and win that damn game 24-20 in regulation. But they did that stupid shit. God, they drive me crazy, dude. Kareem Hunt ran all over everybody except on that one play on first and goal from the 1 yard line.
Well, didn't Travis Kelce score a touchdown, but I got called back because of an offensive lineman like face mask thing? Yeah, there was a face mask, but it wasn't an actual face mask. He touched his helmet and was like holding his helmet, which was legal. And Seattle's coach could have challenged that. It was reviewable, and they didn't challenge it. Or no, Chiefs. Sorry, not Seattle. Chiefs. Andy Reid could have challenged it, and he didn't.
Fucker, he must have had the damn Colts plus 3.5.
I think he did. But they go to overtime, and the Chiefs get a win. I mean, the Colts kind of shit the bed on this one, man. I mean, they didn't put up any points in the fourth quarter. They had them. They had them dead to rights. I mean, it was 20-9 with like 10 minutes left in the game.
They were dead to rights, dude. I didn't think we had a prayer. That's what pissed me off. I thought I'd already counted that as a loser, man. And they gave us some false hope at the end.
Yeah, and then we had
I think we should have a new rule. You have to play overtime without your kickers. If you're going to kick a field goal, you got to let like a linebacker kick it or something.
That's fair.
I think so.
I like that rule. And then what was I going to say about this game? Oh, and they tried everything, man. They tried everything to get a Rashee Rice touchdown. He just couldn't
everything.
But he had 8 catches, 141 yards.
Yeah, I mean, he still did his job. Man, is he hurt? He kind of tweaked that hammy at the end there, and he looked like I'm afraid he was out there gutting it out, man. But I don't know. I thought he was baiting him. He went down with that little hammy injury for a minute, and then he comes back in a couple plays later, and I was like, oh, babe, he's setting him up. I was like, they think he's got a pulled hammy now. He's about to blow somebody for the touchdown to win the damn game. Didn't happen.
I spoke in chat about the 14-0 straight up 12-0-2 ATS spot for the Chiefs. Well,
Well, it's 12-1-2 now. Because
Yep.
they didn't cover.
Bastards. Chip Kelly looking for a job this morning too. Which college job is he going to go land? I don't know. I feel like the Raiders are okay with
You do?
No, I think they're okay with I think they know what they're getting from this season. I think they kind of knew when they hired Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly and drafted a running back 6th overall. They knew what kind of season this was.
Yeah.
Traded for Geno Smith.
Geno Smith, yeah, he knew what you were getting into there. Chip Kelly, I think the old Chip Kelly experiment, so everything that was lightning in a bottle for a few years. I think that ship sailed. I think if any of those big time colleges hire him, they're idiots.
Ravens with another ugly win, dude. If the Jets were even close to competent, they would have won this game. But did you see some of the dumbass mistakes? Like they were up on the Ravens, and then they're going for it and calling the worst calls on 4th and 3 and stuff like that, and just really not even. It looked like a team that was literally trying to tank, and yet they had a chance to beat the Ravens.
Yeah, I don't know what the Ravens are, dude. I really don't.
I don't know if they are. They're a fugazi.
I mean, I don't think you're wrong. Oh,
Derrick
God.
Henry, though, welcome back to the end zone 2 times.
About time.
Dude, I looked. So he passed someone on the all-time rushing list. He's now 13th. He's one game away from getting to 11th.
Yeah.
One decent game away to getting to 11th. He's going to end up being in the top 10. I don't know what the number 10 spot was. But I mean, if he finishes this season, he should be in the top 10 all time, which is crazy to think.
He's going to play a couple more seasons too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying, even if he didn't, even if for some odd reason this was his last season, he's going to end up in the top 10.
Dude, he finally, just a couple weeks ago, passed his high school rushing yards record.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in the NFL for 10 seasons now or something, and he had over 12,000 career rushing yards in high school. He finally just got past it a couple weeks ago.
A lot of yards on those legs.
There's a lot of miles on Derrick Henry's legs, and you can do that just based off the yards he's ran on a football field.
Yep. Sporting Hood, I split my survivor picks between Ravens, Lions, and Seattle. Winner, winner, winner.
I mean, that's just winning around the house, man.
Baby.
Easy peasy.
Yep. Let's get to the game of the afternoon, though. The Browns defeat the Raiders 24-10. Shedeur. It was always a Shedeur thing, Crick.
Was it?
Yep.
It
was always a Shedeur. I had the Browns. Steps and I were the only ones on the Browns from the morning show.
I didn't touch this game, dude. I did touch it. I took the under, and it got there for me. I had under 35.5. 24 plus 10 is 34. So that's the only thing I had this. I was like, I just want both these teams to suck like they do.
Shedeur threw a 55-yard bomb, and it was pretty sweet that they caught it. The guy came up short from scoring the touchdown there. They ended up punching it in. But then I saw that he threw a 68-yard touchdown pass. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's just throwing bombs. I go and watch the highlight of that pass. It was one of those screen passes that the guy took for 68 yards.
Of course it was. Okay. Yeah, of course it was.
Great. I just want one time this season, one time that I pick a player to score 2+ touchdowns in a game, and he does it in the first quarter, like Junkins did in this game.
One time.
I want it to just be that easy once, you know?
It never is. Mine always scores the first touchdown, and they'll get another catch.
That's true.
That's right, baby. Dylan Sampson, B-Mac. Go Big Orange.
Gabriel can't throw the pass, and he's too short. Not a fan of short QBs. Yeah.
I agree with that. Read this one right here.
I got robbed out of a yard on McBride. It was very fishy. 6 catches for 62 yards. I had 80+. They took a yard at half, ended up with 79. Oh, my God.
That's pretty gross, dude. See, that's J-Main. If I went back, I would be clipping together highlights of every one of his catches, and we would calculate the yards together.
Yeah.
We'd scream it from the rooftops if they screwed us, man.
How about this, though? Something that only B-Mac is talking about that I just saw in the chat. Myles Garrett had 3 more sacks in this game.
I took him 2+, dude. It was plus 116 for 2+.
Dude, he has 18 sacks on the season. The NFL record is 22 and a half. He only needs 5 sacks in 6 games.
I mean, he might break a record that won't ever be broke, dude.
That's why you pay that man $40 million a year.
Yeah, it'd just be cool if you were doing it somewhere besides Cleveland and actually in a meaningful football game. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, but I kind of like him to get it now because he's like, well, I'm never going to win anything, but
He's
at least I
gonna
can
get it.
get my own.
He's gonna get it. He might get it next fucking week.
Who do they play next week?
I don't think it matters.
No, 49ers, but they're home against the 49ers. Brock Purdy better watch out. And then he's home against the Titans. He's for sure going to have it after the next 2 weeks.
Out Cam Ward. Oh, my God. If I was Cam Ward, I'd pull a hammy next week. 100%.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. That many sacks at this point in the season.
That's a lot of sacks.
That's unreal, dude. What up, Megatron? Sales free? How y'all doing,
Spartan. How we
Spartan?
doing?
Oh, Spartan? What up, Spartan? My bad. When those names get to close to the same color, man, I have a hard time deciphering.
J-Main was on the stream giving out 2+ sacks, but he forgot to take it.
Oh, man, I saw it, and I was like, it was plus 116. I was like, I feel like they're just giving us that right there. And I was thinking, it ain't like Geno's the most fleet of foot.
Yeah. Beardo said Lockett to get in the end zone, but I mean, Lockett 4 catches, 62 yards. Not a bad day.
No, man. Yeah, I feel like he's one of those guys that you can almost, his over probably be set at like 44.5 every week. You could probably bet him over. Geno, he's like a safety valve, man.
What if the Browns screw around and find a way to win these next 2 games, and then they're sitting there at 5-8, the worst spot you want to be?
It'll be like the 9 pick or something.
No, you'd be like the 13th pick.
Fall out of the top 10. That would be such a Browns thing to do.
Yeah.
It's cool. They got their quarterback of the future, man. They don't need those high picks.
Yeah, they got Shedeur, dude. They're good.
Mm-hmm.
The Jags, I said it was disgusting. I hated every second of it, but I took the Jags minus 2.5 on the road, and they get it done in overtime. Now, there's some controversy in this game. I don't know if you saw it, Craig, but there's a minute 43 left. Jags are up 3. They have a chance to kick, especially with their kicker, an automatic field goal and go up 6 with a minute 43 left. Or they go for it and they win the game. A lot of people are giving the Jags shit for going for it because they didn't pick up the first down. And then Arizona came down and kicked a field goal to tie it, and they went to overtime. And they're calling Liam Cohen a dumbass coach and whatnot. You 100% go for it in that spot. Now, there was an argument, the fact that your quarterback had turned the ball over 4 times. You didn't have a play called that was going to work on 4th and 3. But you 100% go for the win right there. Because
in the NFL especially.
Because a minute 43, Crick.
Eternity.
Yeah, especially with the new kickoff rules. If you accidentally kick it out of bounds or something like that, or don't kick it in the right
or dude gets window, a respectable return like we see a lot of now.
Well, if you don't kick it where it's supposed to go, it goes out to the 40-yard line. 40, so you give an NFL quarterback a minute 43 to go 60 yards.
It ain't like Jacoby ain't been putting up passing yards.
Yeah. So you 100% go for it. You don't go up 6 because you go up 6, that's a perfect way to lose by 1.
And yeah, exactly. Because then, like, at least if you're up by the field goal, it almost provides you a little bit of protection to get to overtime. Because they'll get down there and they'll be kind of careful in the red zone with the they don't have to get a touchdown.
Yeah. When the Cards, if the Cards knew they needed a touchdown, they're way more aggressive. When they know they only need a field goal
on a whole extra down and stuff like that, man. I'm just saying, like, I don't completely hate that. That's trusting your defense in that spot right there. It's like, okay, if we don't get it, man, we're going to force them to drive all the way back down the field. At worst, they get the field goal. We go to overtime. We win it in overtime. I don't completely hate that at all. I think I'm with that. I think if you win the game, go win the game, man. Team with the most points wins the damn game.
4th and 3. If you picked, it's not like we're talking about 4th and 10. We're talking 4th and 3.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it wasn't 4th and long. 4th and very, very manageable right there. And if you can win the game, go win the damn game, man.
And you're in their territory. You're not on your own side of the field or anything like that, you know.
I agree, dude. I agree. I'm all about it. Most points wins the game.
As far as is there a push-up competition I can win that will pay me $1 million? Will, you can be my manager and get 20%. Okay, done.
Done. I was going to say,
Done.
damn, that's a payday for doing nothing. I'll start Googling.
I have to motivate them, push them through.
Oh, shit, I'm going to start Googling push-up competitions right now. Just throw me a clean 5%. Y'all, I'll be good.
I have to. I'll be like the drills. It's drill sergeant and Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, wow.
That's it. Only thing come from Texas.
Is this your fucking jelly donut?
Classic, bro.
Oh man, Cowboys get a 24-21 win by the Eagles. This was, dude, embarrassing. It looked like the Eagles were back. They started throwing the ball to AJ Brown. He's getting touchdowns. It's like, oh shit,
Dude,
Eagles figured it out now.
I thought I was going to get screwed so bad on that. I accidentally bet it twice, dude. I had AJ Brown 70+ receiving yards at like plus 136 or something, and I apparently bet it before the 1 o'clock games, and I turned around and I bet it again before the damn 4 o'clock games, and he was sitting on 67, and I was like, oh God, I'm going to get licked twice on this thing. This dude's going to have 5 catches for 67 yards. And he waited till the fourth quarter to finally get over it and wound up getting pretty good ways over it. But he made me sweat it for a little bit, bud.
You sure did. Eagles go up 21-0. It looks like it's over. They're pulling up on the broadcast talking about this win here doesn't officially lock up the division for them, but it pretty much does. And then Cowboys, good on them. Gutting it, coming back. 24 unanswered. By the way, hats off to George Pickens.
Dude.
He had 9 targets. You know how many of those catches he caught?
9.
All 9 of them for 146 yards and a touchdown.
That's the number one receiver in that offense. Been saying for years, if George Pickens was on a legit team and could stay out of his own dumbass way, that's the best receiver in the damn NFL. That guy right there is the number one receiver on the Dallas Cowboys. He gets more targets than CeeDee Lamb. I'm sorry.
Well, technically, CD had more targets, but CD does not show.
Awful. They count some of those as targets, and some of those he has zero chance to catch.
I mean, he doesn't show up in big games, dude. He dropped a touchdown, or what would have been a touchdown.
This ain't the first time he's done this.
Yeah, this is the third time this year I remember in a game. He had 11 targets, only 4 catches.
That's what I'm saying, man. And like some of those targets, yeah, they're close balls and stuff there where they are defended well and stuff like that. But George Pickens is the number one receiver in this offense. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, dude. You know what that means? That means on Thursday we got to bet CD to score a touchdown against the Chiefs.
Absolutely, 2+.
But yeah, Cowboys 24-21 win. Now they find themselves at 5-5-1, still in the mix.
Sitting right there, dude.
It looks like those trades that they made are actually paying off. I mean,
this is a weird team.
Since making the trades with the Jets and Bengals and whatnot, the Dallas Cowboys have only given up like 96 rushing yards.
God, did you see that one play where I can't ever keep these guys right? There's 2 of them. Is it Quinn and Williams? Quinn and Williams, the ones that got traded, right?
Yep.
Quincy's the one that's still legit. Yeah, Quinn. He got after Jalen Hurts on one play, and Jalen Hurts just like seen him come. I mean, he was wide open, bull rushing after him. Jalen Hurts just like shoveled the ball. He was like, get away from me. He just like threw it down at Saquon's feet. He's like, I'm not letting you hit me, you big crazy fool. That guy makes a big difference in that defense, dude.
He does. And shout out to Grass Guy. He said he took the Cowboys when they were down 21-0 on Kalshi.
I can't believe you did that.
I thought about it. I never pulled the trigger, and I'm kicking myself.
I'm so proud of him. There's certain teams like he don't like to bet on his team. There's certain teams that he's against that he hates to bet on and stuff like that. And he'll be all superstitious and let it cost him money. I'm so proud of you for hopping in that spot because that would have been the safest bet in my mind yesterday. Is that Grass Guy did not bet the Cowboys on Kalshi when they were down 21-0, and I would have lost it.
Yeah, he did it. They came back and won. I mean,
baby.
The Eagles scored on their first 3 possessions and then didn't score again the rest of the game. It was just embarrassing. What is wrong with this Eagles rushing game? Why does Saquon have 10 carries for 22 yards?
No Lane Johnson, I guess.
And exactly why I told you I was nervous to take this team.
For good reason, man. It didn't look like they were going to need him early on. But, yeah, once you get a lead and you need to be able to establish the running game and shorten the clock up and stuff, that does matter because they couldn't do that. They couldn't get first downs to shorten the game up. They kept having to pump back to the Cowboys after a short 3 and out and giving them opportunities, man. So that does matter a lot.
Yeah, dude. I was sitting there looking at it when they went up 21-0. I'm like, oh shit, Crick was right. I should have used the Eagles in my points contest. I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot. And then
he said, I didn't bet them. I just thought there were way too many people that were loving the Cowboys.
Me too.
Me too. I was like, that's why, because I thought originally in the week, I was like, oh, this could be a good spot. I thought it was being sharp. And then when I see everybody else being sharp, then I feel awfully square. So I just went with the AJ Brown props.
Yep. By the way, we did have all the favorites won in the early games, the afternoon games. All the dogs won except for the Jags.
Jags were a dog, weren't? Oh no, they were small favorites.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That is kind of crazy, dude. That is no. Yeah, they did too. Shit, fire.
Yeah.
Okay, easy peasy, man.
Yeah. And my game of the week of the century, I can't believe you guys were trusting. So many people are like, yeah, I'm on the Saints. And I'm like, even on Sports Wars, everyone was on the Saints. I'm like, it's the Saints, guys. I know it's Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins even threw a pick 6 and they still won this game.
He sucks, dude. Both these teams suck right here. The loser of this game shouldn't be allowed to play football anymore, period. Saints should be done.
Falcons 24-10 winner of the Saints. And like I said, the only touchdown the Saints got was a defensive pick 6. This game pissed me off. You want to know why?
Why?
Take a guess. Why do you think this game pissed me off? I had the Falcons. I won. It was easy. Why do you think this game pissed me off?
The reasons could be abound.
The fucking uniforms, dude. Did you see that?
You don't like the Eagles uniforms? Which ones?
No, the Falcons and the Saints.
Oh, man. Every time the Saints had the ball, I thought it was the Falcons.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, they were in the black.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I kept thinking I had the Saints, man, and I seen like them do a tush push with like Taysom Hill or something, and I was like, they didn't just do that with Kirk Cousins, did they? And then I realized that was the Saints running the football.
It pissed me off, dude. I mean,
I do know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I kept thinking the teams were the other teams, man. And that's so every time the Falcons did something good, I was like, hell yeah. And I was like, oh, no, that's not good.
No, it's not. By the way, Taysom Hill looks old.
Oh, bro, do you realize what they put that man through? Going back to his days at BYU. I mean, I'm telling you, they've been killing that man for the better part of a decade and a half now.
Dude, it shows when he's walking out there or like even trying to he looks like a 40-year-old man.
Because he's damn near close to that. I mean, he ain't far from that at all, bro.
Morning, Super James.
Man, yeah. Morning, Super James. SJ. Man, Grass Guy had him a little $18.72 to pay out $151.32 on Dallas.
Oh, really?
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Clean living. But yeah, that was a terrible football game. I was just happy. Normally around here, they always put the Falcons and the Titans on TV. You usually root for them to both be in the same window, so you just get them out of the way and you actually get a decent game in the other window. I'm proud of the local network yesterday. They didn't play that stupid Titans Seahawks game, and they didn't play this stupid game. And we got Cowboys Eagles at 4:00. We had Chiefs Colts and Vikings Packers at 1:00. Now, granted, the Seahawks Titan game wound up being better than that Vikings Packer game, but if I'd have seen that in the beginning, I'd have been like, absolutely not.
Yeah. And then the night game was the Rams and the Bucks.
We're in trouble.
I mean, Baker went out. I mean, my same game parlay was looking good, and Baker went out, and I go, oh, that one's done.
My Sean Tucker stuff did come through in this one because our offense was anemic, but I did counteract it. I bet Jared Verse for 1+ sacks, and I wish I'd have bet him for 2+. God, that'd have paid so good.
God, I had Tez Johnson touchdown. I wish I would have had him for.
Dude, I bet that, and I screamed like a girl when he caught it, and I was yelling, Beardo, you're a savage. And then a couple seconds later, Beardo texted me. I was like, bro, I was just running through my house screaming at you. Did you hear me?
Yep. Rams win 34-7. That line was fishy to me all week. It's one of those where I know this and I should just do it. When I see a line that seems way off, I just need to bet with the market. Like the Ram, I'm like, why are the Rams this big? It's same thing with the Packers game. The Packers game, I'm like, the Vikings shouldn't be catching 6.5 here. What the hell are we doing?
Yeah,
I should.
Well, I knew I liked it early on. I told y'all earlier in the week when it was like 6.5, we were both looking at it, and I was like, dude, this might be the spot. And they moved that thing out to 7. Everybody's still liking the Bucks. I was like, I just tell you, it'd been a tough stretch, dude. We played the Patriots, then we went to the Bills, then had to go to the Rams. I mean, that's 3 playoff caliber teams right there. You had to do 2 of them on the road in tough travel spots. I knew we were in trouble here, dude. And like I told y'all, if God forbid Baker goes down, we don't know how long Baker's going to be out for. But if Baker goes down, we love Teddy Bridgewater, man. He ain't the guy.
Yeah. A couple things on this game, but first, I forgot to mention, Dak became the all-time passing leader for the Cowboys, passing Tony Romo. Jameis Winston became the second player in NFL history to have a game where he had 300 passing yards and 25 receiving yards as a quarterback. The only other person was Tom Brady that did that.
Oh, well, I mean, Jameis is the second best ever, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This
Tom
game,
Brady
though,
had 25 receiving yards in a football game before.
Yeah, dude, that is insane to think of, isn't
Holy shit! That'd be like thrown from Gronk or something.
it? It was
Probably
against
Edelman.
the Eagles.
It was against the Eagles.
Yeah,
That's insane.
No, Crick, I think we figured out why Devontae Adams was such a heavy favorite to score a touchdown.
Dude, I said the same thing. I was like, I looked at SD and I said, well, that's why he was minus 170 to score a tutty.
Yeah, he got 2 of them with ease.
With ease, bro.
But yeah, dude, he is like, if they're inside the 5, it's just like they tried to the next time go to Puka, and he didn't run to the right spot, it looked like. And Stafford's like, well, you had your shot, and I'm going to go back to Old Faithful over here.
Devontae is one of the greatest ever getting separation, dude. Poor McCollum got torched last night all over that field and never had a chance. Had a chance. He should have caught another one. If Matthew Stafford made the right throw, it would have been another one because he had him roasted on that play too.
Did you see them put the camera on Devontae and Stafford after that first touchdown? And he was just like, he was just
jumps like, yeah. And he's like laughing at him and see. Yeah, I was like, God, we're in trouble. They're having way too much fun tonight.
Devontae Adams has 8 touchdowns in his last 5 games. Those 8 touchdown catches have totaled 15 yards combined.
I started to say last week he had like 2 catches for 7 yards in a tutty or some shit like that. He's just inside the 5-yard line. They don't run. That's their tush push. Devontae Adams is their tush push.
I mean, why not, dude? Like you said, that guy's great at getting separation. That guy don't miss.
You can't cover him, man. I'm telling you, that guy's an ageless wonder too, man. And he was smart. He actually saved some miles on his legs when on those years he was on bad teams and shit. And he was like, fuck it, I'll have a tweaked hammy. I'll save this for when I actually got a quarterback. Well done.
Welcome, Super James. I got you. A little gifted Memby. We gotta have the Super James here. Yeah, dude. It was. I saw that and I go, well, okay. I'm glad I didn't fade and bet the no on Devontae Adams. Matthew Stafford, 273 yards, 3 touchdowns.
That's the MVP, dude.
That is the MVP. He's at 30 touchdowns and 2 interceptions in his last 8 games. He's 25 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
I know. I bet him for a pick last night. Brick.
Yeah, I think
when they get up like that early on and you got a guy bet for a pick, and you're like, well, they're not going to throw the ball anymore.
Yeah. And check it out. I mean, with a win tonight, if somehow the Panthers get a win tonight, they will be on top of the division.
I'm worried that they're going to win the division.
They probably are. I mean, your team is destroyed.
Absolutely decimated.
Lucky for you guys, don't you have a bye coming up? No, you already had your bye.
The Panthers
have a bye coming up. Oh, man.
We already had our bye. That's the problem, is that's already come and gone, and now Baker's banged up, and the offensive line's still banged up, receivers still banged up, defense still banged up. I mean, everybody, we're walking wounded out there, man.
And it's crazy. So here's where we stand right now. The Patriots are the 1 seed in the AFC, followed by the Broncos, Colts, Ravens, Chargers, Jags, Bills. The Steelers, Texans, Chiefs are on the outside looking in. How about the Texans, dude? They found a way to climb themselves back into the mix.
That's a good football team, dude. Best defense in the league.
In the NFC, your 9-2 Rams are the 1 seed, followed by the Eagles, Bears, Bucks, Seahawks, Packers, Niners. And if the Niners get a win tonight, they will. No, they can't pass Seattle because of percentage. Even though they beat Seattle, they'll still be
huge game tonight.
It is a huge game. On the outside looking in are your Detroit Lions. God, if Detroit would have lost yesterday, that would have cost them playoffs.
If who? Detroit? Oh, yeah. They about screwed around and did it too. What up, dude, bro?
You know, at the beginning of the season, none of us, and I bet you there was a bunch of people for the Survivor that saved the Eagles for the Black Friday game this week. And now you can't feel good about that because the Bears versus Eagles on Friday is actually, that could be for the 2 seed.
It's a huge game.
That's what I'm saying. At the beginning of the season, no one thought it was going to be a huge game.
No, everybody thought they just hiding them Black Friday games again, man. Trash. Dude, I'm about to hammer the Eagles in that game.
Good morning, dude. That's right.
I'm about to hammer the Eagles in that game, dude. They're about to come out with vengeance against these Bears. Everybody thinks the Bears actually good. They gave up a 21-point lead yesterday and everything. They're about to smack Chicago right in the mouth on Friday.
I don't know if they can, dude.
They're gonna.
It is home. They're probably gonna do it.
They're gonna smack them. Take Chicago's team total under too.
If you look at the quarterbacks that Chicago's had to face over the last 5 weeks, people make fun of the Patriots' easy schedule. You look at the quarterbacks the Bears have faced the last 5 weeks.
Hell, they got beat by Tyler Huntley.
Yeah. By the way, real quick.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Yeah, that's true too, Super James. They had that earliest bye. That should catch up too.
Yeah, everyone keeps saying that the Bears are going to run into a gauntlet of a schedule, but you've been telling me that for weeks. You know what I mean? And they keep winning.
You have. They do keep.
You know what's sad is they're 8-3. And usually if you're 8-3, you're probably making the playoffs. The way the NFC is this year, there's no guarantees you're making the playoffs. What are they over on Kalshi right now? Let me see. I might want to bet the no on them.
What's the rest of their schedule look like? Let's see.
It's I'll pull it up here in a second. It's tough.
You're good. I'm
like you can bet the no on Chicago and get about a little over 39 cents, which is like plus 155 that Chicago misses the playoffs.
That's crazy. Their Super James said their takeaway number is even better than the 1985 Bears.
Yeah, dude. And that's the thing. People are like, oh, turnovers. You can't. That's not. That shit's going to even itself out at some point. And I agree with that. But what I've learned from the NFL, in a given season, if you're a really good turnover team and you win the turnover differential every single time, it seems to be that happens for the whole season. And then next season is when it
turns around, regresses back to the mean. I'm telling you, they're about to run into a gauntlet, though, dude. They could lose. They could realistically lose the rest of their games.
Oh, yeah, they absolutely could. But I wouldn't be shocked if they beat the Eagles on Friday. They fuck around and beat the Packers. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the Packers in one of those games against the Packers. Wouldn't be shocked if they beat the Lions or the Niners. Like, it wouldn't shock me if they lost every game or if they won every game.
Right. It could go both ways. Like, it's not going to completely blow my mind. It'll probably blow my mind more if they're just like middle of the road, like they split them and just kind of do what they're supposed to do. But I mean, at the Eagles, at the Packers, you got Cleveland at home, which that defense ain't no joke, man. Myles Garrett might be hunting the sack record and everything else. He ripped Caleb Williams' lips off, man. And then you got home against Green Bay, which ain't no guarantee. At San Fran, which should be getting more healthy, and then at home versus the Lions to end it out, which the Lions could be playing for their playoff lives.
The Bears are about to beat the Eagles and the Packers, and then they'll lose to the Browns.
That's the most NFL thing ever. 100%.
Yeah.
2-4 is realistic, man. I mean, I'm serious. I see a world where they could lose every single one of them damn games. But I've been thinking they were going to lose a lot more lately too. So
Your playoff picture right now, first round in the AFC would be Broncos versus the Bills. Sign me up for that. Jags at the Colts and Chargers at the Ravens. That's not a bad first round.
Where are the Chargers sitting at?
5 seed.
At 7-4. Let's see what the rest of their schedule looks like too.
They're going to miss the playoffs.
They're about to get Omari and Hampton back with that offensive line. It may not matter if you ain't got anybody to block for him. You think they're going to miss the playoffs?
I think they are.
They got Vegas at home, Philly at home, then at KC, at Dallas. Home is Houston, at Denver. That ain't no easy schedule either.
No.
That's gross.
And then in the NFC, your first round matchups, well, this will shake up a little bit because we still got one more match tonight, but Eagles hosting the Niners, Bears hosting the Packers, Bucks hosting the Seahawks.
Doesn't it? Ooh. God almighty, I don't really want to host Seahawks that first round after the way we beat them, especially on the road. You don't want to have to host that damn team.
Mm-hmm.
But that, who's the other one? That 49ers. Doesn't it feel like we always get that damn 49ers Eagles match in the playoff?
Yeah, either them or the Rams.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I don't want to step in front of that Rams train right now. They got the MVP, and they got a great defense. They got studs all over the offense. That's a good, and you got a coach that ain't scared.
When have we ever seen in any sport a guy in his late 30s start hitting another peak?
I told her that yesterday. I said that man is literally older than me.
I mean, the only person you could say that it's ever done that in any sport would be, I mean, when Brady went to the Bucks. Man, really? I mean, he won it. He was the first guy to win an MVP after the age of 40. Won a Super Bowl after the age of 40.
Because you look at like when Peyton went to Denver, they didn't win those Super Bowls because of Peyton. They won them Super Bowls because of that defense and Von Miller and stuff. But yeah, I mean, Tom's really the only. Even look at a guy like Aaron Rodgers. They keep trying to make Aaron Rodgers be that guy, and he ain't that guy either. That's hard to do, dude. That many miles on your legs and stuff like that. And Matthew Stafford out there just dropping dimes. See, it's not like in his ball. Like you look at like Drew Brees. When Drew Brees fell off, like he fell off a cliff, dude. He didn't have any velocity anymore or anything. Matthew Stafford is still making a lot of big time throws, dude.
So is Tom Brady.
I mean, I don't disagree with that.
Look at this. He's throwing dimes to AJ Brown.
Still dropping dimes, dude.
Look at AJ's.
Dude, that's a laser with an NFL football. And he's in a suit, dude.
He's just laughing. He's like, dude, look at that.
I bet he's fastest from Tom Brady. The GOAT. Let's go, baby.
He's just out there in a suit.
Dude, that's
Barry. Oh, okay, yeah, Barry Bonds. You could say Barry Bonds up there.
Yeah, but that's steroids. Steroids, it doesn't count if you use steroids.
Everyone was doing it back then.
It doesn't matter. It still can't be factored in. These guys now, Matthew Stafford ain't ever used a steroid in his life. Wouldn't even know where to find them.
I don't know. He got an epidural right before the season. I feel like there was a little bit more than just an epidural in that back.
You think it was more, huh? You think they had the cream and clear in that?
They had something, man. Hey, you think there wasn't steroids? You think it was just avocado ice cream and then ice cream for Tom? No, there was something in there.
There's always something, dude. That's why they picked up the blue tent for Baker last night, and I was like, so you think the doc keeps the real good stuff in his pocket, or did he just hide under that table when they got the blue tent folded down?
Grass guy ain't wrong. He said they gave Tom Brady a Pro Bowl team in Tampa. Fuck him. Dude, I already said I had money.
You still got to quarterback the team to a Super Bowl championship.
I bet the Bucks because I was like, I like the Bucks. I'm like, that team, it was with Jameis. I'm like, that team, if they could just figure it out, they have a roster that could win a Super Bowl. They just need like a consistent quarterback. And I bet the Bucks 35-1 to win the Super Bowl before Brady got traded. Or signed, I guess.
God almighty, you felt way better about it when that happened. You're like, wait, their odds plummeted like 10-1.
Yeah.
Straight up love that. And Brady is the opposite of roided, man. He takes Ozempic.
That's true.
That's the opposite of steroids.
Grass says no Brady shit during Michigan week.
It is Michigan week, ain't it, man? The team up north. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I don't know why you're worried about Michigan. You guys beat them every year.
Who?
Ohio State. always beats Michigan. I don't know why you're worried.
I was going to say, you must have missed the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Man.
That's the NFL. We got a game tonight. What do you think is going to happen in tonight's game?
I really have no idea, dude. Let's talk
I
about it.
was gonna say, I feel like, what's the point of even previewing it? I mean, shit, we don't know what's going to happen in these
I really
games.
have no idea tonight, dude. I want to take the points. I mean, you think about it, look at two teams right there. The Panthers up now, excited, especially after the Bucs lost last night. A little extra motivation as far as division and stuff goes right there. I mean, I think the Panthers are going to be in this game tonight. I don't know if they win it, but I think they cover the 7.5. I really do.
I think I'll probably have some props in this,
That's
but
what I'm going to do. I'm going to do props.
I'm just going to stay away because I have a huge rooting interest in the Panthers winning outright because 33% of the people left in our survivor pool picked the Niners.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely rooting for the damn Panthers then.
I think they could win this. It wouldn't shock me if the Panthers won. This Niners defense is terrible.
They're just they're just banged up. Yeah, just you got a bunch of plug and play guys out there.
They let Jacoby Brissett throw 47 completions and 450 yards against them last week.
Yeah, but that's playing. You got the lead. He's got to throw the ball. Like, I mean, you're trying to keep him in front. That's always. I know the defense is banged up. I know they're not that great, but at the same time, does Bryce Young just strike fear into you?
No, but I think the Panthers can run on this defense. Rico Dowdle, baby.
Rico fucking Dowdle. God almighty. Let's see if can we let Rico off the shit hill? 80 plus? God, 80 plus, 90 plus, and 100 plus. We ladder him up to 100.
Look at this. I've given up on all my fantasy leagues. But check this out, Crick. You got to. I need you to root for Chuba Hubbard tonight. You need to root for Chuba Hubbard tonight.
Okay. I
somehow fucked around and find myself within striking distance against the number one team this week, and I wasn't even trying. I started Shedeur Sanders.
His only started Shedeur. God almighty. That dude's only loss is to me. The last 2 seasons we've had to play each other in week 3 and 4 back-to-back weeks. He always beats me the first one, and I got him the second one. That guy's team is a machine, dude.
Yeah, and guess what? I got Chuba Hubbard left.
We need
Hubbard. He has.
I can't even guess that guy, dude.
He has Tershawn Wharton. So
I don't think anybody can. I think he's got the 1 seed locked up. But what's going to suck for him? He's going to be the 1 seed, and the way our playoffs is done, it puts me in the 5 seed because the 4 division winners get the top 4 seed, even though I got a better record than them. So he's going to have to play me in the second round. I'm going to thump that head for him.
I didn't even start safety this week because I was like,
God, that's going to be the difference, man.
Yeah, and it's too late. The way the stupid league is set up, you can't pick anyone up on.
No, I don't like that about
stupid.
it. I don't like that.
I didn't have anyone. Like, all my guys are on buys. You know?
Dude, I know. I had my buy-mageddon a few weeks ago, and I think I wound up squeaking out a win in that thing.
Look at that. I got Quinn Ewers.
God, dude, you're notorious for having a bunch of rookie quarterbacks that ain't never going to see the field.
Just in case. I think I got him. I think I got Jalen. I got Jalen Milroe in case one of these guys pans out.
JIC, baby. JIC.
Yeah, so I'll be rooting on Chuba for you. Maybe I'll bet Chuba to get a touchdown tonight. That's got to be good odds, right? Or on Kalshi?
Surely. Let's see here. He's listed at 5-1 for any time. God, that feels like a winner.
Oh my God, he's 15 cents on Kalshi.
Look
at this.
That's better than 6-1. Man,
let's screw around.
Let's see if we can put together a little parlay here.
You can get him at 25-1 to get the first touchdown.
What could go wrong?
Rico Dowdle like gets like 8 carries in a row and rips off like 8 to 10 yards at a time, gets him down to like the 1, and they go, okay, he needs a breather. Let's throw Chuba in.
Yes. Yes, I love it when a plan comes together.
And Christian McCaffrey just First touchdown score plus 300.
I mean, money in the bank. Money
Rick
in
Pearsall's back tonight.
Who is it? Let's see. Man, I want to cook together a nasty little parlay here. Oh, is this a halftime tie?
Yeah. This is a halftime tie game, yes.
It feels like it is, dude.
Could I interest you in a 50-1?
Always.
Chuba Hubbard 2+.
Oh my goodness, dude, that's not outside the realm, dude.
It's not, dude. It's not like he doesn't get carries in these games.
That's what I'm saying. Who's getting a sack tonight? Somebody's getting a sack in this game. Oh God, you're playing against that dude. It's probably Tershawn Wharton.
Probably.
I'm gonna do it. Oh, this one's gonna be gross, dude. I'm gonna put that Chuba touchdown in there. God, could I interest you in a 70-1?
What's that?
70-1. Rico Dowdle, 80+ rushing. Christian McCaffrey, 130+ rushing receiving. Tershawn Wharton, 1 total sack. Chuba Hubbard anytime. 70-1.
I like it. Chuba, last 5 games, 38 carries, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. He's due.
I mean, hell, he was the lead running back in that damn offense before Rico Dowdle had the year of his career, or at least the month. Unbelievable. Rico Dowdle. What are you looking at here?
I'm just seeing how many carries he got last game. 4 carries. Shit. Granted, they only ran the ball 25 times in that game.
I started to say they were behind that whole damn game. They had to throw it, come back.
What about the game before that? Oh, God, and they're lost.
Here's the thing, though, dude. They actually have a chance at the playoffs now.
Yeah.
And you're going to see them split those carries up more and more to where you don't want to be putting too much on one side or the other, man. You want both those guys to be healthy if you're going to be making a run at the playoffs. So you might see Chuba get a little more volume tonight, man.
All right. You convinced me. I'm going to bet him to score a touchdown and to get 2+.
God almighty. You get, hey, if you can do that, you get him 55-1, 2+ over on DraftKings. I'll have $1 on it. JIC.
I'm going to throw $10 on Chuba 2+.
I say I'm going to put $1. Will says let's do 10. That's fair.
Oh, I was just looking at it because if it happens, I want a nice $500 payout, you know?
Absolutely, dude.
Anytime. Now we got to bet the anytime. What do I put on the anytime? Maybe I put $10 in the anytime too.
Of course you do. Think about it. Hey, I'll be right back.
We'll do 100 contract. We'll put $15 on the anytime. There we go. What could go wrong tonight? Chuba Hubbard, baby. Purdy under 250. Did Will give a milestone subscription numbers like when he hit 500, 1,000, 5,000? You mean like followers? Yeah. Yeah, we just passed 25,000. We try to hit the milestones. Purdy under 250 passing yards. Ooh. What is Purdy on here to passing yards? Let's see. You can bet the no on Brock Purdy to not have 225. And that's only 36 cents. That's like plus 180. You're at about even money if you go under 250. But be careful. He's getting all his weapons back. And we know freaking he loves to dink and dunk it to Christian McCaffrey. So, but did you tell when you hit those milestones in the last couple of days? Usually right after we hit it, I usually have it stream. Like last week, we had a 25,000 follower stream. I know at the end of July, we hit 10,000 because I was super pumped about that. And then in like a month, we hit 15,000 at the end of August. We hit 20,000 at some point in October, and then we just passed 25,000 in last week.
25,000, baby. That's big time.
It is big time. Let's see.
Still trying to find a way for Chuba Hubbard to get enough carries.
I put $15 on him to get a touchdown, $10 on him to get 2+. Oh, that's why Buku said Chip Kelly was looking for a job. I didn't realize he got fired.
Well, he should have.
Yeah, well, he'll take his $6 million and say thank you.
Absolutely. Tea time, 11:20 this morning.
That seems crazy to me, though, dude. Like, you just got him this year, and you paid him $6 million. You would think at this point just ride out the season, you know?
It's like, what are you gonna? Yeah, I mean, I don't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, take away his play calling duties or something, but you paid for it. You might as well. It's not like you get a refund. It's not pro.
Yeah, you can't take the receipt in there. Damn. It was like, come on, what are we doing?
Gaska says we'll go to work so we can do some actual work.
Why are we giving coordinators that have never been proven really at the NFL level? Why are we just giving them $6 million a year?
Well, I mean, in their defense, he did just win a national championship with Ohio State.
That's two different things. What have we ever seen from that guy in the NFL? What have we ever seen from him that said his offense was going to work in the NFL? Never seen that. It's a big difference to do it in college and in the NFL.
Yeah,
he better take a college job because his offense don't fucking work in the NFL.
I love these memes.
I do too. These are my favorite right here, dude. Absolutely. I need a pair of them pants, Buku, for the golf course.
You sure do.
Oh, yeah. He needed to get out of there. I'll take
my ass. I'm still happy with my Jags. Jags to win the division bet. They're only one game back in it.
And the way the Colts lost that one yesterday, man, that could be the top thing that winds up being deflating.
Here's the Jags' remaining schedule: at the Titans, home against the Colts, home against the Jets, at the Broncos, at the Colts, home against the Titans. They get the Titans twice, and the Jets in there. That's 3 wins.
It ought to be. It certainly ought to be. But no guarantees, man. It's the NFL.
They're talking about the Rams. They asked Sean McVay about being in first place in the NFC. And he goes, this is beautiful by Sean McVay. His response was, do you remember who was in first place with 6 weeks left last year? Me either.
Exactly.
It was the Eagles, but yeah.
Oh, well, then that's a bad comment because they won the whole damn thing.
He's got a point, though.
He does have a point.
Oh, my God. Receiving touchdowns in the month of November. A.J. Brown 1. Jameis Winston 1.
Unreal, dude. Unreal. Didn't have that on the bingo card.
The Giants are the only team this season to lose a game despite having 500-plus yards of offense. They've done it twice. The rest of the NFL, if they have 500 yards of offense, they're 7-0.
They shouldn't have fired Brian Daboll. Why didn't they fire the defensive coordinator? Has he been fired too, though?
I don't remember.
If he ain't, he should be.
By the way, I forgot to mention this. I freaking sucks. Our left tackle rookie, Will Campbell, went down yesterday.
How bad?
They're saying they think it's an MCL sprain.
He can come back from that then.
Yeah, he can be back for the playoffs. But when you're worried about an MCL sprain, they're going to do an MRI this morning. It might be worse than just an MCL sprain.
Yep, could be worse.
Yeah, that's not good. You know?
No, that's not good, man. That's a big part of that offensive line. They got that guy to protect Drake May into the future.
Mm-hmm. Dak Prescott's 22-2 versus NFC teams at home in his career.
What?
Or NFC East, sorry.
22-2?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, we got to remember that.
Well, that's why everyone liked him yesterday.
God, and that looked real ugly for a while.
Jahmyr Gibbs joins the elite company with LaDainian Tomlinson. Only players with 200-plus rushing yards and 10-plus receptions in a game.
Oh, my God, look at this. This is gross. Some guy. Read that.
Huh?
Read that.
I benched Wan'Dale Robinson for Jameson Williams yesterday.
God, that's gross, dude.
That's fantasy football.
Yeah, Jameson Williams on my shit list, too. Some guy.
That is fantasy football for you, dude.
Fucking drives me nuts. The Rico Dowdles of the world.
Todd Bowles has coached 27 games at night in prime time. You want to take a guess what his ATS record is?
0-27, it feels like.
9-17-1.
God. I started
That's
to say
ATS. That's not even straight up. That's ATS.
I was going to say it ain't good. I know that. Fucking gross. He just always looks, I don't know.
Do you know what was more gross about that game last night?
What?
If you had the over.
It was 34-7, like 12 minutes left in the third quarter or something.
It was 31-7 at halftime, 38 points in the first half, 3 points in the second half. Total was 49.5. Why don't we ever just live bet the under in those kind of spots?
I don't know. I never see a team score over 30 points in the first half, and it usually still, it's like kind of like when they're up 2-1 in a hockey game, and it still goes under the original number, 2-1 after the first period. If they score 30 points in the first half of an NFL game, go ahead, just live bet the under because they're going to give it to you at like 65, and they're not going to.
I had thought about it. I blame my kids because,
yeah, it's always the kid's fault.
Well, it was bedtime, so I was distracted, but I had thought about it because I was like, okay, 31-7. Should we live bet the under? Because one, the Rams have a huge lead. They're not going to just try to, ball out. And two, and then I saw Baker was out, and I was like, do you really think Teddy Two Gloves is going to come out here and throw 4 touchdowns?
Yeah, Teddy Two Gloves going to throw 1 touchdown? No.
Yeah. Last thing before we rage you, did you see this play by Luka last night?
No.
Look, there's the anticipation. Gets to steal.
Oh, the Folky Doke 5-hole. Let's go, baby.
The disrespect, man.
Disrespect. Of course, Kevin Love's like 86 out there playing still.
But this is like, I think that was Sabonis he did it too.
No, Sabonis is out for a little bit.
Oh. But it's just like, this is like a fast break too.
Look, there's the anticipation.
Oh, you're right. That was Kevin Love.
Oh, God. Sabonis plays for the Kings. But I do see how you get the Jazz and the Kings confused because it happens to me all the time, too.
I mean, it looks like the
Kings. They look the same and they suck. Both suck just as bad.
Yeah.
So, well, all right, man. I'm going to go ahead and hop over. Get ready to go with Grass Guy. We'll recap some college football this weekend. I'll be in a lot better mood talking about college football. It was a good weekend in college football, man. We had 2 more 5-unit plays come through. Booyah.
At a baby. I almost just rated my own channel. I clicked on mine instead of yours.
Rate your own show. Well, all right, sir. Will you be safe? Have a good day, chat. Good luck to y'all out there today, man. Be safe and come on over to the Sports Pick channel for Crick's Corner, man.
Absolutely.
We'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
See you tomorrow. Have a good one, sir.
You too, sir.
Boom. Let's rate it. Get in there. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe. We all going? Yeah, we're all going over there. We always go over there after the show. 9:15. We got to get them to 1,000. So if you haven't already, make sure you follow Sports Picks over there. Just jump in the chat, say hello. Listen to the knowledge that Grass Guy and Crick are about to spit on that thing. Spit all over you. You won't get all that nonsense that you get over here. Oh man. Anyways, you guys have a good rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow morning, of course, recapping the Monday night game, and we got highlight tomorrow too. So go over there, have a good time, win all your bets tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.